Hello friends, it's me, Max West. I'm back and I'm ready to ink some more comics. Remember, this is for Poison Ivy Gulch. This is an Old West comic strip I draw. Our Kickstarter is running right now and ends on Friday, July 8th, late night. This is the URL to it. I'll have it below in the link. And I aim to get this fully funded. I'm going to be inking some comic strips here. Alright. So we got a Speedball 513 nib. Alright, let's get started here. So I've got the pen, I got my jar of ink. I'm going to start inking in the figure here. Drawing is a skill that anyone can learn. You can learn it with practice. Here in this drawing, I'm just inking the lawyer walking through town. I ink my comics the old-fashioned way. I use a dipping pen, I use India ink, and I draw on Bristol paper. Remember that the Kickstarter is still running. There's all kinds of rewards. Anyone who backs it, no matter how small your pledge, gets 5 free comics. That's quite a deal, isn't it? You can also get other stuff. You can get a signed and numbered copy of Poison Ivy Gulch Saddles Up. Well, that's limited to just 10 backers. You get sketch cards of the various characters, such as Lotta Doler, Ace, Mayor Sidewinder. Fridge magnets. There's going to be bonus strips within the book that are not available anywhere else, which should, well, I'd say that's all the more reason to back it. The first book is called Poison Ivy Gulch Saddles Up. It's on Kickstarter. Keep this. Again, I draw in a very simple style. Don't try to do anything flashy. The main purpose of comics is to commute on the page. I draw in a very simple way, very simple and iconic, which also makes me good for drawing picture books. Yeah, I'm also planning a third picture book with Hilda and Richie. I'll probably talk about that in a future video. Very good here, kitties. Ah, it's looking good, isn't it? That's why comics for many years were drawn in ink. It reproduces very well. It shows up in print. Newspaper pages, glossy magazines, cheaper magazines, comic books. Yeah, it's looking super duper. Very snappy work. Look at how crisp those lines look. Let's take a step back and have a look at how we've done, which is quite good here, if I do say so myself. Alright, friends, how have we done? Oh, now that looks like very snappy work. And you can get more of this in the book Poison Ivy Gulch Saddles Up. That's on Kickstarter. The link is below in the video description. I'll share that in just a moment. Probably towards the end of the video. Let me ink these other comic strips, then we'll end this one. Yeah, this one is a very simple one. Here we're inking in Ace. Yup. The fog was so thick he was able to cut it with a knife. That's an old saying. Yeah, proverbs, sayings, colloquialisms. Those are good sources for jokes. Raining cats and dogs. Once in a blue moon, pulling the wool over your eyes. It's literally cutting through the fog. You know, then again, this is just a comic strip. You can do that. And there we go. That's another comic strip down. Looking super there. Later, once this is dry, I'll erase the pencil lines, fill in the black areas, and go over it one more time. We're going to do one more comic strip on this video. Later, I'm going to be working on some comic book pages that are a reward for those who back Poison Ivy Gulch Saddles Up. Ink. Mayor Samuel Sidewinder and that goofy-looking sausage-nosed postmaster for the town. I was never big on inking with the nib pen. It's Matt Madden who got me started on that. I mean, you can get a wide variety of lines, not as much as with a brush, but still a good variety. You know, the pages just look so much better when they've been inked in. Let's ink in that big sausage-shaped schnozola there. Takes practice, patience, and skill to draw, and it is a skill that can be learned by anyone. I've said that in numerous videos I've made. Okay. I still have to think about the bonus strips that will be in the book. I haven't decided on what they'll be. In. And remember, that's Poison Ivy Gulch Saddles Up. That's on Kickstarter. It even earned Project We Love by the Kickstarter staff. I'll have a link in just a moment, both here in the video and below in the video description. Remember, the Kickstarter goal is $3,000 US. On hitting various funding milestones, all backers get extra rewards. Anyone backing gets 5 free comics, no matter how small the pledge is. There we are. Let's have one final look before I call it for this video. I'll finish it later once everything is dried. Oh, that's looking super duper. So remember, that's Poison Ivy Gulch, Saddles Up. It's on Kickstarter. It ends late night Friday, July 8th. Here's the link, and I'll have the link in the video description below. Subscribe to the channel for more news, updates, as well as drawing demos. Hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos. Until later, friends, this is Max West saying goodbye, and make sure you back Poison Ivy Gulch, Saddles Up.